Founded in 1994 by special effects and computer animation veterans Sherry McKenna and Lauren Lanning.
Oddworld inhabitants are a company befitting of their name, producing odd little games with some deep political context buried amongst all the flatulence.
So join us for a trip and a tribute of Oddworld.
The complete history.
Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, 1997. Released for the wondrous and great, amazing PlayStation, the first game followed Abe, a skinny loincloth guy working at a meat processing plant called Rupture Farms.
One day he discovers that the evil, business-driven Gluckins are going to turn him and his race into tasty treats called Madakin Pops. Goodbye, Rupture Farms workforce.
Anyway, the timid Madakin decides to escape from the facility and rescue his co-workers.
The game itself was a 2D puzzle platformer, as you have to use your surroundings to work your way around difficult scenarios.
The game also enables you to speak to your friends, telling them to follow you, wait, or just say hi.
Hello. Hello. Wait.
You could also possess the gunhole slugs to do your bidding.
The game received brilliant reception, with many praising its innovative gameplay, but criticizing its steep learning curve. A bunch of rabbits.
Oddworld, Abe's Exodus, 1998.
A year later, and the quirky Madakin got his second adventure, this time focusing on his plight to shut down the corrupt Solsom Brewery.
The game improved many areas of the original, such as expanded game speak, the ability to possess more creatures,
including the cutthroat Gluckins,
the evil Magogus,
and the ability to possess your own thoughts and blow crap up.
On top of this, the game allowed you to save anywhere you wanted, which received mighty praise from those hard-to-please critics. Oddworld Adventures, 1998.
Oddworld went to the handheld with this terrible, terrible port of the PS1 classic. The condensed graphics lost all sense of atmosphere, the music is irritable, and the controls are as flimsy as trying to hug a wet seal with your feet. Still, it got critical acclaim. Nah, I'm just kidding. It sucked.
Oddworld Adventures 2, 2000. Abe's Exodus got the porting treatment 2 years later with his Game Boy Color adventure. It was a considerable improvement from the first handheld game, but it still felt like a poor man's version of the PS1 original. On top of that, Abe looks like a member of the Blue Man Group, just with a ponytail and just a pair of underpants.
Ow!
Oddworld Munch's Odyssey, 2001.
Ow!
Oddworld inhabitants shocked their legions of fans by making a deal with Microsoft and making their newest game exclusive for the bulky Xbox.
The game transitioned Oddworld into the realm of 3D and introduced a new character called Munch, who could travel around in a funky wheelchair.
While the game was fun, it failed to excite the gamers in the same way the previous installments did. It received mixed reviews from critics and caused a large amount of people to get addicted to Sprite.
A handheld version for the GBA was released 2 years later, condensing down the large 3D worlds into a top-down puzzle platformer. Abe?
How you doing?
Oh my god.
How you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Abe!
Oddworld Stranger's Wrath, 2005. Lauren Lanning and co. turned the first-person shooter genre on its head by allowing you to run around in third person.
Wow, that's innovative.
In this new adventure, you play as the Stranger, a mysterious bounty hunter who's trying to raise money for a secret operation. I don't want to spoil things, but the plot is fantastic.
The game also made use of live ammo, allowing you to shoot little critters and use them to take out your foes.
Like Dexter Mortensen.
The game received critical acclaim upon release, but suffered from terrible marketing, due to publisher Electronic Arts being more interested in Harry Potter.
Screw you, Harry! Screw you and that flying car! I hate it!
After the release of Stranger, Oddworld inhabitants went strangely quiet, leaving a bunch of planned titles hovering in suspended animation. This included The Hand of Odd, a real-time strategy game,
Select Storm, which focused on an albino Slag escaping from a facility,
Oddworld Squeak's Odyssey, the third game in the Oddworld Pentalogy, The Brutal Ballad of Fangus Clot,
and Oddworld Munch's Exodus.
However, it turned out that the developers closed down their video game division and was set to make movies, beginning with Citizen Siege.
Set completely out of the Oddworld universe, the film would have been a mature animated film set in the near future.
It would have followed an expatriate who has been repossessed because of credit rackets and is hunted down by a mega corporation.
The team created a partnership with Vanguard Animation, best known for Valiant, to create the project, but they soon backed out due to creative differences.
After years of silence, it was presumed that the project was dead in the water. Speaking of water, Oddworld inhabitants resurfaced in the gaming market alongside a new development team known as Just Add Water to create a slew of new Oddworld titles.
The first of which was actually a collection game called The Odd Box. Released in 2010 for Steam, this collection contained all 4 classic games and added achievement support.
Oddworld Stranger's Wrath HD 2011. A year later, Oddworld Stranger's Wrath received a HD remake, available exclusively on Sony platforms, because Microsoft is too stingy with their file sizes.
The remake included more detailed character models, remastered dialogue, and trophy support. Unlike some other franchises, the future looks bright for Abe and his merry band of friends. With the Hand of Odd on the cards and even a total reimagining of Abe's Odyssey, currently titled Abe HD, on the way, there's plenty to look forward to in the years to come.
We end by saying it's good to see Oddworld back in the game. Literally.
Doing this video reminds you of the PS1. There was just so much greatness from that system. Like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, Metal Gear Solid, and Tomb Raider! Tomb Raider! Tomb Raider! Tomb Raider!
Tomb Raider! Tomb Raider!